You know, guys, I have to tell you, there's something about January. At this time of the year, way back last year, I was feeling a little different. I was pretty confident. Maybe I should have picked easier goals, like getting dressed or getting gas in the car, or just remembering to close the door behind me when I leave the house.
Yeah, January you was very convincing. I was feeling pretty confident until I wasn't. What about you, Mike Levine?
Well, speaking of training for a 5K, January ran away from me.
I'm Michael Heit.
I'm Sara D.
And I'm Mike Levine.
Kids don't come with a handbook, so we need your help.
Where do babies come from?
Where do you think they come from?
Is this a kissing book?
Mama!
What?
Hi.
I learned it by watching you. There are no rules in this house. Not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
We sent them to the best boarding schools. We hired the best nannies. We did everything right.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf!
No drinking, no drugs, no kissing, no tattoos, no piercings, no ritual animal slaughters of any kind.
Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
This is Hey Other Parents, an honest, messy, imperfect show for raising kids.
Hey, welcome back. It's us again.
What's up?
So glad to see you guys. You guys. So glad that everyone's here to listen to this podcast, hang out with us, we figure out this pairing thing on season 4 of Hey the Parents. Don't forget that this episode is our New Year's episode, and with that is a little bit of a competition. So whether you're in the car, folding laundry, cooking dinner, getting organized, trying to finish your New Year's resolution goals from last year, or on the go, we know that you have a lot of choices for podcasts out there, so thank you for listening to ours. And of course, we'd like to send a big welcome to our new moms and dads listening, and a big hearty hello to the returning listeners who are back to put up with us for yet another episode. So if this is your first time joining us in this podcast, it is a chance for a few of us parents who decided that we need to join our efforts together and try to get through this thing, as we call it, a survival course. We pick a different theme, a different topic each week. We discuss it from when we were younger, growing up with our own parents, and then we shift on over to now as adults, where we certainly did not get a handbook with our own kids. We talk about what we go through, we share some of our experiences, and we learn from each other, because every week we feel a little bit better because we have each other and we have all of you. So we'd love to hear from you guys from home. This is kind of the theme of our podcast. The question this week is, what was your biggest disappointment in resolutions this year? If you want to answer this question, have some comments, question for the show, you can get in touch with us in one of three ways. 1, leave a message on our Hey the Parents voicemail line. 2, email the show or join on social media. All of that information is baked into the show notes. Why not pause the episode right now and tell us about your disappointments? All right, without further ado, we're going to jump right into what I think could possibly be my favorite podcast episode of the year. And that entails the topic of the week. So Sara D, what are we in for today?
We are revisiting our New Year's resolutions from yesteryear and seeing who managed to keep them and which ones were a flop and who will come out as the winner of our little mini challenge.
You know,
I flopped.
You know, listen, when we were so confident. Everything sounded so good. Custom tailored designs, all things are ready to go. I will say that this year sure went by quickly.
Yeah.
You know, it was that moment where like it felt like it was going to be like summer and fall forever. And then look, we look outside this morning and there's snow outside.
What happened? What
I don't know.
happened?
I don't know. To me, that's not snow. You know what that is, Mike Levine?
What?
That's a countdown to New Year's.
Is it
So I feel like I
failure?
have,
Because it's failure to me.
I feel like I'm not down to months. I feel like I'm down to hours of trying to finish these resolutions. And now that we're here, it's just, I think I just need to admit failure. But that's okay. This podcast is not about failure. Or maybe it is. Who knows? It's a failure support group. I don't know. But in this episode, we're going to be spending some time talking about our resolutions. Of course, poking the bear a little bit, talking about how things went, and being honest with it. Because if we all did things perfectly, and then we wouldn't be human, right?
Right.
I don't know what the second half of the sentence was going to be, because I was like, but we are here, and you know, in honor of last season, I think we're gonna kind of just think about, we're gonna harness our inner Mike Levine, and we are not only gonna BBP, we're gonna Jay Guadi. So Mike Levine, real quickly, run us through what is the BBP and what is the Jay Guadi.
All right. So when we first did New Year's resolutions, Taylor and I, as like a new family, we came up with like BBP, be better people. And that just kind of encompassed everything, like, you know, eat better, save money, you know, do good in the world, be better people, right? So then we were doing that for years because, you always want to make a New Year's resolution, but we kind of just like stuck it under a theme, right? But we, just like every other New Year's, you fail, right? So we're
it didn't turn to BWP. It was okay.
No, but we're like, we're good people. We do things, for our religion. We save money. We help out. We got to change this up. So we came up with Jaguari, right? Like, because we were always failing. So we're like, we just got to get up and do it. We just got to get up and do it. Like, motivate yourself. Come on.
I love it. Because it wasn't just get up and win. You didn't just completely flip it. Getting up and doing something, right?
Yeah. And we didn't want to copy Nike with, like, just do it, So, like, now we came up with just get up and do it.
Oh, I see. So, Mike, just real fast before we get into this, what would be the logo on your shoe? Okay.
I don't know. What would be the logo? I think it would be...
Maybe the couch.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the couch. Or like the SpongeBob meme when he's like getting up from the couch.
Yeah.
Like,
you know
what would be? A lightning bolt. Oh, wait, that's Gatorade. You can't do that.
No. I think listeners at home, if you could turn the Nike swoosh into a couch, we would love that. That would be amazing. In honor of the Jaguari.
I don't know.
Sara D, how you feeling?
Logo.
Oh man, I'm feeling good about the goals. I'm hoping come out on top over here. But goals, man, they're intimidating. I have to say, because it's like this, like I have mixed feelings about goals sometimes. It's like that scared to fail thing going on.
Yeah. It's funny. I was talking to my children about goals, and they're like, "Dad, come on. We're home. We have to make goals every day in school, and they teach us about goals. We just want to relax." And I'm like, "Yeah, you can relax, but you can relax with a goal."
Right.
Take that kid in my class over there. He has no ambition.
That could be one of your goals, is to relax.
One of your goals is clean your room.
Oh man. You know what? We're so motivation. We're so motivational, rather. Not so motivation. That's for sure. All right, so here's the deal, folks. We are going to do this thing. We're going to talk about our goals today from last year. And then we will declare a winner chicken dinner. Because this past season, we did these goals, and then we decided that we kind of score them a certain way. We want to keep it simple. I'm talking to these guys before, and I think I made it so complicated. They're like, guys, Michael Heit, you have made this too complicated. So we're going to be doing this in a very simple way. It's either that you failed miserably, which would be a 0. You met your goal, 80% of the way there. Probably good enough, right? That would be a 1-pointer. And if you're kind of like somewhere in the middle and you kind of like, you didn't fail it, you didn't get it, but you convinced the other two hosts that, that you need a little love, that'd be a 0.5 point. So we could walk away with a total. So we automatically all start with, no, we shouldn't automatic. All right. Do we want to mention?
I got my pen and paper ready.
Yeah, your pen and paper ready.
I'm pulling it out.
So we're going to go. So that's kind of the system. And then after we finish talking about the scoring, what we're going to do is, as the council of the three, I don't know what that is. It sounds like some Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. What we're going to do is we're going to hear each other's goals for next year. And then we're going to agree, disagree. We say we have to change it and be more specific, kind of have a little, numbers behind it, whatever it is. And then we'll approve it. And once that is set, the goals are set in stone. And then we will revisit those goals in December next year. And then we'll figure out kind of who wins, who loses. And then we should discuss the wagers. I like the wagers. The wager we did for last year was if you failed miserably, it's like a mystery taste test. I feel like I will be drinking something. I'm not sure what Sarah's mixing together for me. And then the winning was to pick a location for a food event. Mike Levine had a bodega crawl. We were gonna have some mom and pop, really good flavorful food. Yeah. Mom and pop shops. Sara D busted out her Harry Potter, and picked out a is a Halloween or a wizard or a witch, right?
Halloween themed burger.
Halloween themed. Halloween all year long sounds pretty good.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to lose. I want to go there.
Right?
I feel like we will not be going to Flushing. And then mine was Flushing, where we would go for a little food situation and try some like roast pork, roast duck, get some like hand pulled noodles and stuff. I'm still
pretty good
hopeful
too, man.
I'm less hopeful, but I'm still hopeful. And then after we score that, we'll commit to it, and then maybe we'll do one of those things when it's a little bit warmer out, and we'll report back on that, and maybe we'll bring Kit with us. So this year we're going to change it up. Food is good, and I love food, but to be honest with you, I want an excuse to spend time with my friends more, to do things together, not just eat some food. So we're going to do one thing. We're going to pull our friends into a thing to do like an activity with them. So we're going to have a play date. That's what we're doing. After the episode, acting your age. We're not acting your age. So what we're going to do is mine is going to be, so Mike Levine and I do play D&D with our other podcasts. Getting together is a little tricky, but to make it even more complicated, I think it'd be really awesome to pull in Sara D to do D&D and Sara D. So I think Sara D should join us for maybe at least one night of she could play with us, and who knows, maybe Sara D will bust out her inner geek, and oh my god, it would be so much fun.
Sara
with Sara,
D, that would be so cool. You could be like a sorceress, and you could like cast spells.
I had like something set up a little bit, so like halfway there.
Yeah, Sara D was originally going to be she got really busy, but she was originally going to be a changeling, and she had this whole idea of this whole story behind it. It was really cool. So we're gonna definitely get back into that. So that's mine. Sara D will join us for either just a play sesh, hanging out sesh, whatever else, or a one shot. Anyone listening doesn't know what I'm talking about. Just don't worry about it. And that is mine. I'm putting you guys on the spot. Sara D, I heard you saying something about arts and crafts.
Yes. So I think you guys is actually selfishly part of my goals that we'll talk about later. But you guys are going to join me in arts and crafts activity. So whether we're going to be like painting ceramics or like painting and like having a little sip of a beverage or something like that. So you guys will join me.
Oh my God. I would love that. Sara D, what are we doing? Like paint night together? Are we going to go to like one of those places and like do paint night? Like at those random TJ Friday events over there?
Yes. Or I'll host one. We can host one. I'll host one at the house and we can do that. And then we'll have fun.
I just hope that you win because this sounds amazing. Michael, what do you got?
I think, it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if we all got our families together and did like a cool type of event. Like maybe we all went to Adventureland together or
cute.
And we all went on like, rides and stuff with all the kids and kind of had like a big family day.
I love that.
It.
I like how Mike Levine's like family, and
I know.
Like, Sara D, you're playing D&D. The other option that I had as an idea was to like take a cooking class together, but like that's something we could do at a different time just for fun. Maybe we'll do one of our episodes.
That's
a lot
too.
cool. That's
because as
cool.
you can tell, listener, I'm setting the groundwork for you all. So this is what I'm doing. I'm setting the groundwork for you all to know how badly I failed at one of my goals. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. All right, so let's get into this piece. I like this. So we got D&D with Sara D. Just rhymes. It flows.
I like it.
It
has a good rhyme too.
Triple D, right? It's not Dungeons, Diamonds, and Dives. It's Dungeons, Dragons, and Desireen. And then we got the craft night with Sara D. Maybe a little adult beverage. Sounds pretty good. Do a little paint. Do a little something. Do a little crafting. Do a little ceramics. Maybe we're in sculpting. We don't even know. And then Mike Levine has got us set to all go together for a
family
big
trip,
major family outing. Maybe we'll get the group rate.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be nice to get a discount for once.
I know, right?
For adventures like some like a local theme park, like Adventureland, or something along those lines. All right, look at us. We're setting some manageable expectations.
That's good.
We're not like we're going into the city. We're staying local here.
I'm proud of us.
We're learning. We're learning.
In the next 5 years, we're gonna by season 10, we're gonna be this all figured out. All right, so let's get started here. So we're gonna go through each person's. Maybe we will start with who wants to start us out? You want to start with Mike?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike.
we could go with
Take
me.
it away.
All right. So remember, we're gonna listen to your goals, and then we're gonna listen to them, and then you could try to convince us if you want. So a 0, a 0.5, or a 1.
All right.
Ready.
Hats on.
So here we go. We're gonna start with my goal, which was the 5K and be healthier thing. Right now, I didn't do 5K. I still can't run.
Is something chasing you, Michael?
But maybe I can run for like 30 seconds. But all right, I did get healthier. I lost 40 pounds. So I didn't know
Hey.
how to score myself on this one. You
Oh my
know,
God.
like this is tough. What
you
would you
kidding
guys
me?
give me? What would you give me? You give me the
A
one.
hug.
You give me the half point. Like what would
Right.
you?
A high
I would
five,
give you a
man.
hug.
Yes,
That's amazing. Are you
Thank you,
kidding me?
thank you.
You
Yeah,
lost 40
yeah.
pounds?
40 pounds. 40 pounds
That's
lighter. And
amazing, dude.
yes,
That's-
thank you,
that's a-
thank you.
That's wonderful. In a year? That's
I want to
awesome.
give you 1.5.
Yeah.
wanna
I
give you
know. That's
extra
1 point right
points.
there.
Yeah, and
You know
now
what?
like well, we'll talk about my goal in the when I get to
I
my
don't
goals,
care. I
but
think we should
want
bump him up to a 1, Sarah D.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
All right.
That's no
That is
small
freaking
feat.
amazing. That
Thank
is
you.
Yes.
awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, lost 40 pounds. Yep, pretty proud.
That's like,
I'm like
amazing.
tearing up, man. I'm happy for you. That's amazing, dude.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
I had to get healthier. I was just so, you get so busy, you get wrapped up, and you just, you eat things quickly, or you're just not
Yep.
really
hear
concerned
you.
so much about your health.
yes.
And then it got to a point where I was like, I need to do something, and I just kept thinking about it. So, and I put my mind to it, and I got it. So it was good.
Guess what you just
for
did?
you.
You know what you did? You just got up and did it.
Yes,
Yes.
Jake
You got off the couch.
Well done.
Nice.
We're gonna
Thank
change
you.
that logo after all.
So, I was like trying to figure out, should I get the whole point? Should I not get the whole point? Should I get a
Yes.
half
No, you
point?
get the
Because
whole
I didn't
point,
do the
man.
5K. The real main thing was like the 5K, so I don't know. But I did lose weight, so that was good.
That
Who
made up for
cares?
it.
Different Ks. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. K for couch. I know, listener. I know.
All right. Meaningful celebrations. Ooh.
Okay, can I just say I think you're gonna try to convince us something that's not true. this is what feels like a Mike Levine special. I feel like you're gonna be like, yeah. So Tuesday, the kids took out their backpacks and they put them in a different spot, and we celebrated. I'm like, "Get out of here. What do you got?"
They're like a cupcake party.
Yeah, this was, we still did the typical things of like apple picking and things like that, but there was no, I remember how last year I talked about how we used to mail each other letters and kind of did something depending on what the letter was, and the kid got the mail, and that I love that idea. I still love that idea. Just you get busy, man. It's tough.
Yeah,
like we
it's hard.
didn't hit that one. Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's a
goose egg.
zero, big fat zero there.
Just sat down and didn't do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So probably sat in the car and you were not doing it.
Exactly. That's true. All right,
Driving
cool.
around.
Keep going. All right, one so far.
Now the other big to dos were the kids leveling up, and that was like the other three main things that we have. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk about the achievement wall. I did talk about how I wanted to make an achievement wall, like from the movie The Dinosaur, The Good Dinosaur.
Yes.
If you ever
And
seen
then
it
you
from
said
Disney.
that if the kids had to have at least 5 achievements, they couldn't go on the wall.
Yeah. Exactly.
You remember that? Oh my god, I was laughing listening to this episode. By the way, we re-listened to the episode in preparation for this, and it was very funny to listen to.
Sorry, I was taking a sip of my coffee, but I totally agree. I was laughing hysterically, and it was good to remember all the things we talked about. But what I was saying before the show was, I didn't realize how many goals we did hit, and you know how when you make a New Year's resolution, you forget your goals like 2 months in,
Yep.
But it was good to look back and kind of see, oh my God, we did that. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, we did do that. So it was cool. Okay, getting back to the achievement wall. The achievement wall. So, a little side story. We had to redo our dining room, and not because we won $1 million, but because there was like a water leak, and there was a whole big process. So, because of that, on my dining room wall, we have like this big family tree wall, and I think I mentioned this too before. Like how I wanted to change out the pictures to be more like Harry Potter pictures and put in
Yes.
like these motion pictures now. And so that like you see a bunch of other things, So again, I didn't get to do that either, but we redid that wall. and it's not really an achievement wall. It's, it's got the family stuff on there. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys would grade me for that. Should I get a 1? Should I get a half point? Because it does have family stuff on there, but it's not really an achievement wall.
Did it have family stuff before you did the construction?
Yeah, it was.
A little bit? Sounds like you just put them all back up.
I'm trying to, you see me trying to finagle it, right? I'm
trying
trying to
to-
get in there.
Your whole voice changes when you do
I
it. I know
achieved
it.
something.
Oh, man. That's funny.
All right.
Dang it.
All right. So that's a 0.
Darn.
You know what the good thing is, Mike Levine? I know that you're such a good dad. Your kids know that you value when they achieve things.
Thank you, man.
Or don't.
Thank you. I try. Yeah, well, probably
right.
not. But all right, so now
okay, next one. Operation Lucas Gets Dressed.
Operation Lucas Gets Dressed. Right. Now, when school started, he wanted to go to the store, and I gave Taylor, Taylor and I came up with a budget, and Taylor exceeded that budget with him because he had all these new kind of ideas. So we wanted to foster that. And
Right.
even though it hurt us a little bit more, but what really I loved about, and what Taylor and I loved about it, was he wanted to get like this cool new haircut and kind of, get that fade that, most boys
fade?
get now. Yes. Yeah. I don't know, low taper fade or a fade or something, but
Right.
He's really digging in, and he's kind of finding his image. I think he's loving his look and things like that. So we were happy that he definitely achieved that. He got his clothes, he got his look.
Behind it, right?
What?
That was the whole point behind it.
Yeah,
For him
that's
to have his own
exactly
independence,
it.
right?
Yeah,
And
because
kinda
we
find
were
his own
just
way.
nervous. We were nervous how he would interact with middle school, how it would affect him. That whole middle school time.
Yes. Yep.
So,
Yep.
and also,
Three efforts.
speaking of Lucas, he had some of his own challenges, right? And one of the things we wanted him to do was kind of like branch out, right? And he actually became vice president of his grade. So he ran for vice
amazing.
president. Yeah, he ran for vice president, and he kind of branched out. Took a break from the sports because he couldn't really find a sport that he enjoyed, and kind of put his energy into other things. And he's now the vice president of his school, which was like really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. So I think he definitely hit his goals as far as the family thing. So I think we should give that a 1.
Okay.
All right, 3 outfits. You got 3?
Oh yeah, he got many outfits
right.
that exceeded.
You got 13. No, okay.
Exactly. All right, Hayden, my little redheaded fox. She her thing was all about family, remembering family stuff and doing family things because that's who she was. She's like the fox, the family oriented thing, right?
Right,
If you remember back to our superpowers, Lucas was the phoenix, the resilient one, and and Elliot was the butterfly. Hayden was the fox who loves family. And I was actually driving in the car with her, and I was listening to our podcast and thinking back to our New Year's resolution for her. And one of the things I mentioned in the resolution in that episode was, I want Hayden to remember my dad and want to go see him more, things like that, because my dad had passed away. And I kid you not, driving with my daughter, just me and her, and out of nowhere, she's like looking out the window, and out of nowhere, she just says, "Hey, Dad, I want to go see Papa again," and talking about my dad who passed away, his tombstone. And I'm like, and I almost bursted out in tears. It was beautiful. I just couldn't believe it because, I always wonder if my youngest daughter will ever remember my father. And it was just nice to hear that, and nice to hear that I had that for a goal and that she remembered that. It was a great moment.
That's awesome.
It's very touching.
And that's sweet because she's so young that you kind of have that nervous feeling.
Yeah, I
she
can't
might not
even
remember.
believe it. Yeah.
And it was one of the first things you said in the episode last year about that, right?
Yeah, it blew my mind. And she's the youngest one who never really, or, at that age, you wouldn't think they would remember, but, he died when she was about, when she was born. Yeah, she was born in 2020 and he died in 2020. So it was crazy.
Aww.
Crazy.
It's
Yeah.
amazing what they're thinking about, when they're so little like that.
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
it's thinking you know what we haven't done lately?
Yeah,
So that's
but
so sweet.
You know what's crazy is like I have all the family photos all over my house and stuff like that. So she sees a lot of the family photos of my father, and she's, she'll mention him, who's this person, and I'll say that's Papa. He's up in heaven, and and I take her to the his grave area, and so we keep his memory alive, and
Right.
I think that's what she associates with a lot. So, and that's what I want her to. So it was perfect.
Aw.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and then last but not least, my lovable Elliot. Oh wait. So I don't know. What would you give that a point for Hayden?
I think
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with it.
All right.
I think she did great. And she there were times where she kind of glued the family together to do stuff together, and
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that was the other thing with her. I said family game nights. Oh my God, she reminds us every week. Hey, Dad, are we doing family game night this Sunday? Are we doing
That's
family
awesome.
game nights
That
this
counts.
Sunday?
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Instead of like a one-time thing, which is very sweet and very nice, but she
Yeah.
does things throughout the year, which is really cool too.
Yeah.
All right, one point. I think Mike's killing it. I'm a little nervous here.
And then lastly was my Elliot. And I talked about her superpower of being a butterfly and just adapting and changing. And I couldn't believe how on point I was with this, because this year was tough for her. She going into fourth grade, she was separated from all her friends every year from kindergarten to, fourth grade. She was with the same group of friends. And then our school district actually closed down one of the schools, and they had to do this whole rearranging, and all her friends got put in one class, and then she got put in another class with all these new people that she never knew. So she really was going into this fourth grade year, like, what do I do, Dad? Like, how am I going to do this? My friends are not going to like me, or talk to me anymore, or things like that. So, but she was able to change. She was able to adapt, and she's pushing through it still. And, I'm so proud of her for that.
Oh, good.
And then same thing again this year with her basketball team. She really excels with basketball. And again, all her friends got placed on the same basketball team that she's been on since she started basketball. And somebody else picked her in the draft for another team. And again, same thing. Dad, why does this keep happening to me? Upset, but she's a butterfly. She's adapting, she's changing, and she's just dealing with it, And then she also took on cheer this year, which she never did cheer before. And not only did she have to adapt to that, but Taylor
we all had to be butterflies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, there's a lot
I
of
had
adapting.
to chat on my butterfly.
It's a way. It is a way of
Sara
life.
D became a support group for you. For that, man. Holy moly.
Yeah, man. That cheer life. Woo!
Yes.
So, again, I couldn't be more proud of her, because she has adapted and changed to many situations that we did not foresee her encountering. And she complains about it a lot, and I think I mentioned that in the episode that I didn't want her to complain of it as much, but I could deal with the complaints. You know why? Because I see the beauty in her butterfly. You know what I mean? And
I love that. The beauty of
That's
the
nice,
butterfly.
And I think that's it. What else did I have? Was that all of them? I think that was all of them.
Let's see. We got the Phoenix Resilience, right?
Yeah.
We got the Fox for peace and bonding.
Yeah.
The Butterfly for adaption.
Yeah.
Operation Lucas Makeover.
Yeah.
Family Achievement Wall. Small scale celebrations, and a 5K goal.
Yep. That's it.
All right, what do we, he did pretty good here.
He did pretty good. I have to say.
What do we got? Sarah,
So I
where's
think
your
I got 4
numbers at?
points.
4
right?
points. Holy God! He's gonna kill it. Looks like we're having a. I think Sara D still got a chance. I know I don't. But that's good.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to really talk this one up. Let's see.
All right. Who you want next, Sarah?
Okay, sure. All right. So for me,
All right, Sara D. Here we go.
there it is. Okay. So all
I
right.
left the D out
So
just before. I feel like I missed out on saying your name properly.
so I didn't quite get to volunteering. However, this is where I'm going to talk it out.
All
So
right,
I
here
didn't
we go,
actually
here we go.
personally volunteered, but I made Sophia volunteer, and I
Yes.
gave
Even
her the
harder sometimes.
idea for the volunteering.
Yes.
Does that count? Like half a point?
What are you
Since,
kidding
know,
me?
I
You got a
am
child.
counting that.
This is like the equivalent of the Mike Levine workout. This is
Okay.
this is mental.
Yes.
Mental workout. Do you know
So-
the amount of fatigue you must have to pull this off is
Yes.
and I'm not discounting what Mike did. That's incredible. But
Yes.
to get a person to do something that maybe they don't want to do, it's very hard.
Right.
I
Or-
think Sara D deserves a full
I'm
point.
also going to throw in the teenager aspect too, because I'm getting a pre-teenager and their attitude may not always be the best. Not saying that
Yes.
yours has
Yes.
a bad attitude. I'm just saying.
Sarah almost needs like a
I
multiplier.
would like for
but
Julian
that's
to do this
incredible.
as well this summer. Let's see, because I had her. She volunteered at the library reading to kids. So at first she was like,
Aw.
so like, "Ugh, why? And then
Mm-hmm.
because like the thing was that like she didn't have a job, and I was like, you gotta do something, like let's be positive in the world. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and she also too for colleges and things like that. It's nice to mention that you did something. And then she came back. She's like, "Oh my god, man, this little cute kid," and she seemed to enjoy it.
Aw.
And then as you know, she always volunteers with my sister-in-law. But then I saw something on TikTok where a girl was making bracelets, and I was like, Sophia, you could do that. Like, you could run a program. That's what they call them, and like help the residents make like bracelets, like positivity. And we did it around like the week before Thanksgiving. So it's like something they can start like maybe make for a family member, as a present, or for themselves. So she seemed to really like that. She was helping, so she had a good time with that. So okay,
You
so
killed
yay, 1 point.
Definitely.
Meal prepping consistency. Failed. Failed.
That's a hard one though. That is a hard one.
So hard. I
Sarah brought some
tried.
good stuff to lunch.
Yeah. Well, or I bought. Yeah, I bought some. I could order a mean sandwich.
Okay. All right. What? The effort, the mental state was there.
Yes. Right. Yeah. So listen, we'll get to it maybe. Doom scrolling. So I didn't have a cutoff time because I'll be honest, but I have stopped doom scrolling because I definitely was catching myself doing way too
That's
much.
good.
Yeah.
So now like I'll actually like put the phone down, which is good. Because that was not good for me, for my mental health, and as everything was like falling around me as I was like TikTok.
What should we do, Mike Levine? What do you think?
I'm very happy.
I say one.
Half?
Definitely.
One?
I say
Oh,
one.
Okay.
I say one
Thank you.
because you did do 9, but you stopped, and that's
Yeah.
probably harder than
Yeah.
Yes.
I will say though, I did. I don't know if it's similar or not. It wasn't one of my goals, but I actually completely took Twitter off my phone, which I think was good.
Oh, that's really good.
I put Instagram on, and I only put specific things on there. It's not. I know it sounds like I just like stopped drinking and started smoking, but no. But I think for me it was good because I think Twitter got so like intensely like doom scrolly that I purposely left off a ton of things. So that was a better thing for me. But anyway, back to
Yeah,
you.
no, that's good. Like any way to kind of like curb it a little bit. I
Yeah,
think. We kind of get into like a little funk in there,
yeah.
Yeah.
So Juju's health communication system, that we've definitely achieved.
What a year.
And that happened to not work out in a good way. Julian had faced a lot of medical issues this last year. And we worked through identifying what his body is feeling. If he's feeling like sick, is this like more being anxious about something, or is this like something he could push through as well? Like what's an emergency, what's not an emergency. So we definitely and like being able to identify like feelings and how many things are making him feel. So I think definitely that was my biggest achievement. That was big.
Oh my god, yeah. You went to
Dude, that
there
should
and
be
back
2
again.
points.
That was a
2
wild
points.
ride.
Like,
You had.
that's amazing.
That was
We're
a
gonna
rough
give her
time.
2.
Yeah, I would give her 2. One for
We're
her,
gonna give her
for going
one
through
for
it,
her, one
and
for
one for
Julian?
Juju.
2?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you guys so I thought we were
points.
just doing on a scale of 1.
No,
0.
no, you've
That was
pushed
a 2.
past the scale.
I hope you give me like 5 million points for one of mine.
Yes, we're gonna try.
Can't promise anything.
Okay.
Master Chef Juju.
Juju is a master chef at this point because we had some time
That's
on our
incredible.
hands last year. Julian definitely achieved his goal and then some. He's actually made dinner for us because I remember that was something I was like, I hope he can make dinner, not just for himself, but one night for
Yeah.
me. He's done that a few times. And then when I went on strike with the food cooking, poor Julian was making food for Gene and Sophia. I was like, oh no.
Oh my god. That's gonna be a whole different episode. If we're gonna talk about going on strike, this could be a whole different episode. Oh my god. But I will say that, like, did you know everything that was going on, and we don't need to get into a whole thing this year, but like, maybe another episode we can talk about all that stuff. But like, do you think that the cooking and stuff kind of got him out of the funk a little bit?
I think so. I think it was something for him to.
It was good for him, right?
It was a good outlet. You know, it was something he could control in that moment.
He did great.
Yeah, no, he did a really good job, and he's great. Like, I have to say, his chicken Alfredo sauce, man, so much better than mine.
Respect.
Oh my god!
How are those dishes though? How bad are the dishes?
Oh my god, piles and piles and piles of dishes.
Oh, that should be a future goal.
Future girl is clean up after yourself.
Clean as you go, baby. Clean as you go.
Let's see. So teaching Sophia how to drive. That did not work out because she did not get her learner's permit. So my goal for myself, a small goal right now, is to schedule her and force her to take the permit test during the Christmas break because she's telling me.
That's all right. Stuff that happens. It's okay. So there's nothing for that one. And then let's get to the most important one of them all. Sara D takes the reins for date night.
Yes. Okay. So it wasn't a surprise, but it was planned. But I did plan one date night, so it wasn't two. It was one. So it's like that's a half.
But it was supposed to be right. So I say
so.
Half
What?
point.
Half a point? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good for you. I think that's impressive still. All right. So Sara D is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Is that right?
5.
Wow.
Uh oh. Ruh-roh. All right. 5.5.
Or 4.5 if we didn't give the extra bonus point.
Yeah. Well, you're still in the lead here.
All right.
Man, I thought I did good. She's beating
you did
me.
really good.
Me? All right.
All right, I'm curious to see what Heit did because he's been talking a lot.
This is gonna be a very short episode. All right, let's see. Let's see. So, all right, here we go. Michael Heit. All right, I'm gonna try my best to not justify. I'm gonna do it. This is good. Here we go.
Yes.
All right. So, phone down by 8 p.m. All right, listen. I try to separate time working on podcasts and Focus on the Family, which I think was a good thing. I think I did that, but I don't think I was very effective with this. I still think I had the phone in my hand and was like looking things up and doing stuff. I feel like I need to learn to turn my brain off. But I will say that, like, times I was doing work and stuff, I definitely was like not just looking up, BS and nonsense. I was focusing on what's going on around me. And I think my wife did notice that, like our podcast stuff, I tried to like compartmentalize it to different times so that I wasn't constantly editing and stuff. So I was proud of that, but I do not want to give myself a point for this. I think I could have done better, but I do think that I'm proud that I was more aware and attentive to what was going on around me. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm glad that I did that because I don't want to miss out on things that are going around me because I love my kids and stuff. And that was not it was not a good scene for me.
Yeah, but you know what?
Acting.
I think you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't get a full point, but you should get a half a point for noticing what you notice about yourself.
Okay,
correct. Because that is major. That
because I could do better.
Yeah, right. Half of a problem is admitting that
and having that reflection on you, on yourself. So definitely
self growth.
Yeah. All right, self-growth. We're getting there. This is going to be like a 5-year goal for me. All right, cool. All right, so let's talk about, before I beat myself a little bit here, I want to talk about one that I think absolutely killed it, which is really kind of funny to like, it was kind of more of a family goal, I guess, right? So Ethan heard our episode about trying new foods and stuff like going to last year, and he killed it. Dude, we were taking a list on my phone. I don't really have access right now, but he did so many things. And every time we would go out to eat or have food out, he would at least take a bite and try it. And some things he actually liked. He went with my parents to like a local buffet, which was a little questionable, but he tried like a couple things, and he had a list of things he tried. And then he was like trying, things that we would go out to, because he likes ramen and stuff. That was fine, but other things he's a little skeptical about. And he tried all these different dim sum and different dishes and different things. And I'm really proud of him. I think our list was it was 2 a month. I think he easily hit like 38, 40 different things he tried. So he absolutely killed it. I'm really proud of him.
That's
so
awesome.
I will happily take the point for that one.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I would give him 2 points because I'm just proud of Ethan. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, it's hard. Let's give 2 points.
All right. I'm still taking the 1 because I didn't do anything. I motivated, but it was definitely him, not me. All right.
No, but
let's
you have
talk
the
about
courage.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Good encouragement. I'll take a 0.1 for encouragement. He'll get so round down to a 1. All right, cool. So then we got the gaming backlog. Friends, this didn't go well. So the goal was that I was supposed to beat a game before buying a new one.
Yeah.
Didn't work out that way.
Didn't
but
happen, huh?
I will tell you that as I turned out to justify this, I will say that what I noticed around me was that I was seeing that the kids were playing a lot of things by themselves, and I wasn't loving that because like the whole point of games is like the idea of, I mean, it's a self-involved thing where like you enjoy your time and it's like a little downtime, but like it's also supposed to be like a group kind of thing. So I will say that I've really been enjoying. I've been playing It Takes Two with Ethan a little bit. I never got to the part where we were up to Mike, and I did. We've been playing a little bit of Runbow together. I did bust out a little trombone champ on the VR. I did not, but I will say that Liam and I from another podcast had a conversation, and I think we both recognized that we do in fact have enough games at this point. We don't need to buy more. But there was definitely, I definitely want to work on, not a goal, but I want to work on this idea of continuing games where we play together. Because we were playing Mario Kart at night, and we were doing as a family a couple times, a lot of fun. And Ethan and I have been playing games together. So while I have a bit of a problem, I feel like I will not be taking a point on this one. But I will be finishing Zelda this year, because a game that I got 4 years ago, I think it's going to happen this year. It's going to happen.
Just to add to that real quick, Mike, like I think you're totally right. Like there's some aspect of gaming that has been lost now because everything's so like online. But I remember, when I was growing up, just being with a group of buddies in a room playing the same game on the same console, and how fun it was. And it was yes, the game was fun and what we were doing was fun, but the social aspect of it, of us just being together and kind of conquering a storyline together was great. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but like virtual,
right?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And there's a group dynamic. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to so I'm taking no points, and we're going to move on to the reading goal. Reading goal. Oh man, I was listening to that podcast. First I was like a book a month. Then I almost misspoke. I was going to say 6 books a year, but I said 6 books a month, and then I almost had a panic attack. But I did in fact say 1 book over the course of 2 months. So I did not hit it. I got did some books in the car, did audiobooks. I think the goal was not meant to be audiobooks. I think the book was meant to be like on my Kobo at night. Oh, man, did I miss that goal. So I did. I've been really, really enjoying Dungeon Crawler Carl in the car up to most of the way through book 2 right now. It's great. But I read Job, A Comedy of Justice. Loved it. I read some D&D books on there, but I wouldn't go as far as I came anywhere near my 6. I think it was like 2, but that's good. That's a healthy start. But I do enjoy this idea of reading on there. And Ethan needs glasses. His eyes are sometimes he's a little trouble. So for distance, we wanted to. We thought the idea behind the Kobo was great, so we actually got him a Kobo for Hanukkah.
Oh,
so
cool.
he's going to enjoy that.
Very nice.
I will say that I'm going to take the L for this one. But I think that I could definitely do a little bit better with my reading at night and not on my cellular device. All right, cool.
Got
So
you.
far,
Marking you down for an L. Gotcha.
All right, cool. So I think I'm at 1.5. I think I got a really good chance, guys. All right, so then we got Jacob cooking independently. All right, what was it? 3 meals, 3 side dishes? Nope. So we got. So he is with a 6 month it was 6 month warm up with right. That was the goal. 6 month warm up, 3 meals, 3 sides, cooking dinner. Not at all. But I'll tell you one thing that we're really proud of him for, which I cannot take a point for, is he got a little more confident, and he's cooking very similarly small things. But he's cooking grilled cheeses and quesadillas.
Nice.
And he's making them. But the nice thing is he would make them for other people, which was good to see. So he made Noah. Like a little quesadilla or grilled cheese. And so he's got, we started small. I don't think he has that much of an interest. But one thing that I really enjoyed this year was cooking with him on something, and I'm still taking the loss here. But we made
so hard on
bulgogi.
yourself.
Oh, no.
I know.
Yeah, but you know what? I got it. We got to be
I'm
honest here,
thinking
people.
a 0.5 at the very least.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
that's
fine.
a grilled cheese
I mean,
and
let's face it,
quesadillas.
you ain't winning.
That's a meal.
Why do you say that? I still don't have a chance. But he did. I'm really proud of him for cooking. You're right. Yeah, Sarah, you're gonna say he cooked for his brothers and stuff.
Yeah, that's something. I mean, it helps you out there, here and there.
All right, cool. Give me a little love here.
Yeah.
I'm a bad critic for myself. But the
I
thing
know.
is one thing that I really love doing with him, and I think like he's not really like a big kind of cooking kind of guy, but he wanted to we went I went with you guys. We did that episode where we did the Korean
Barbecue,
the hot pot and barbecue.
Yeah.
And bulgogi was one of the things that was on the menu, and he really liked it. And I ended up winning a gift card to a local grocery store randomly this night I went to. And I had this money just sitting there, and I was like, all right, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to use this, and we're going to make bulgogi together. So I went to the store, and I bought like all the ingredients with it. And we made it together. It was a lot of fun. And even though he's not like totally independent cooking on his own, I don't think he really wants to do it all the time, but like doing it together was so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. Thanksgiving, he wasn't really into it, but I'm hoping that we could kind of like, get him. I think if I find things that he wants to make, with the benefit of him wanting to eat it, then I think those are the moments that I think I need to more embrace than being like, okay, welcome back to Food and Fury Part 15. We're going to cook like a new dish today. And he'll be like, no, thanks, I'm out. But
right.
But if it's something he really wants to eat, I think that he's more willing to try to cook it. So I think that's
good.
Cool. But
very good.
Got to readjust my expectations a little bit for that. So that is a 0.5. All right. We're getting there. We're getting close to the end here. I still think this is a loss, but we're going to get there. Either way, 0.5. Beautiful. All right. Good news, guys. Good news. Noah, find an activity, doing stuff. Yes, he's doing it. Did some gymnastics. It was a while. Took a ninja class. Great news, guys.
Yay,
but my
ninja.
wife is not playing this game. She would get a point. I get 0. So she found the class. She got signed up. Rachel Heit, I love you. He did a great job. You got our kid into something. I did not. So good job, Noah. Good job, wifey. Can I take a minus point for this? How's that work? Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
She did great. And I'm just happy that he's going to class. He's enjoying it, which is really good.
Which is important.
So, and then, oh my God, you guys. You know what? Had a little injury. He slipped. He banged his head. He had to go to the doctor. He had to get like stitches, like a little staple kind of thing in his back of his head.
No.
Man, he was so bugged out from that then we had to go back to the ninja class a couple weeks later after we had a doctor's note. Oh my God! Every time you go near his head, he would like wince. So we were like, "Oh my God, how's he gonna do ninjas and tumbling stuff?" He did. He went back in there like a champ, and he had a lot of fun, and everything was good. So this kid's really,
yay.
when a kid gets hurt and they're freaked out by it, like he loves it. So the fact that he's doing this, so my wife found a really good class for him. So I think he's really happy. So
perfect,
plus
man.
0 or -1 for me. All right, cool. And then the last one is so we're supposed to be spouse time. So we had more of a meaningful time together. I will say this one didn't work out. My wife had like a rough year. Unfortunately, one of her friends got really sick and passed away from cancer. So it's been hard for her. She's been kind of coming back from that. So this has been kind of a journey for her to kind of get through the other side of this. So we're trying to work on things. It's been really hard for her. But initially, before all this happened, I will say we were trying. We worked a little bit, but we have a long ways to go. But I think that reading the book on the podcast, I think that was really good. And I think we're, we got to work on our time together. I think that'll be helpful. But +0 for now. That's okay. But I'll tell you what though, goals are goals, man. Coming in like a beast with your goals. You're gonna achieve those goals. So let's see. That would be a total of, oh God, what am I at? 2?
I think you're at 1.5. I don't know. I kind of lost count at the zeros.
0.5 and a 1. I think I'm there's 1. I think 2.5. Right? Does that sound right? Yeah, 2.5. Right. All right, guys. So I have good news. The good news is you do not need to worry about finding parking and Flushing because we're not going.
Wait going.
Oh man! All right. So I think Sara D. I think so 2.5 for me. Mike Levine was
4.5. A solid
really
4.5.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Right. And then Sara D with 5.5 or 4.5, depending on how she didn't want to take the double point, but 5.5. So
nice.
I think what that really tells me is that we're going for Halloween burgers, and we might have to scoot on over and get dessert at a place near Mike because it's so close.
Since we are going for Halloween burgers now, can I dress up like a Jedi? Is that
Oh, people
thing?
do dress up.
Yes.
I think.
Listen, listeners, Mike Levine, it's not called dressing up if you do it every day.
Nice.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
we
Part
could.
of my
We
life.
could do. That'd be kind of fun.
All right, so Mike Levine, dress up, dress down. We're getting from burgers, baby. Double. I think double cheeseburger with bacon for me. All right, so we are going to now go through as promised. For next year, we already talked about the winning situation, but we talk about our goals. I'm probably gonna lose again. I'm a little nervous. I set these too high. Here we go. So we're gonna talk about we did five goals for each of us, and these are the ones for next year. Maybe I'll just start and kind of knock mine out. One was a modified goal. I'm gonna finish media on purpose. I love starting things, but I need to finish them. So I got over the course of next year, 3 books in any format, audio or reading. 3 shows all the way through, and 3 games where the credits have to roll. That would be 9 completed things by the end of the year.
Wow.
I'm doing it. Or I'm not doing it. You by your tone, I'm not doing it. All right, cool. Number 2 is one-on-one time with the kids and the wife. So intentional solo time with each family member over the course of the month. I think it doesn't have to be ginormous. It could be something small. It could be like going to the store with somebody or like just chatting in the car. So I think my goal is to have one-on-one time, intentional time with each person. I'm not sure if I'm setting this too high of 4 people per month. That might be a lot. But I think I can do it. You know what? I'm going to try it because even if I fail this miserably, I still think that the intention is good. So I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to say that every month, each person in my family, in the household, not everybody in the family, I'm not going to Florida, has 1v1. That's 1 versus 1. That doesn't sound good. One-on-one time. Number 3.
That's good.
Is that okay with you guys?
No, that's really good.
Right, cool.
I'm actually trying something similar right now too. Like I've actually scheduled days. Like Monday is Ellie's day to hang out. Tuesday is Hayden's day to hang out. Just so that I can, you get lost.
I like that.
So I love that
take
goal.
a rain check on you if you got something going on. Number 3 is letting the kids teach you something. So I thought it'd be kind of cool that I can't correct them. They have one teaching moment per kid. They pick a game, a skill, something they love, and they're going to teach me how to do it or all about it. And I'm not going to do it my way. I'm going to do it their way. Cool.
Man, you got some cool goals.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit more toned down for my goals and maybe give myself a fighting chance. I'll say one thing for each kid. Okay.
Right.
Is that okay? Is that enough for
Yes.
That's cool.
Number 4 is learning this 3D printer thing. I want to do some 3D projects. I'm going to do it so that I'm going to try to do 1 project a month that I design myself. It's either going to be something to help organize or do something to whatever, like that stuff, or a gift for someone else. So I started this off by making something for Hanukkah. I'm trying to make each kid like a little 3D project. So I'm making Ethan, I hope he doesn't listen to this until Hanukkah time. I'm making him from Portal, I'm making him a companion cube tissue box, which is now up to my 6th plate. I have another one to print. So I'm trying to do that this year. Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, sweet. And then for the last one, I call it phoning it home. This is going to be the phone-free presence upgrade. So we're not going to do phone down forever, just smarter. So at no phones at dinner. If we're taking a car ride under 15-20 minutes, there's no phones if I'm in the passenger seat. And then when I get home from work, we'll say the first 10-15 minutes is no phones at all. It's focused completely on the people and the things around me. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
All right. So I had to modify. I had some set some expectations a little differently. So
Those are some expectations.
Finish the media. Spending some time with the fam, each person separately, letting my kids teach me something, so 3D projects and phoning it home. All
nice.
Right, cool. Locked in. Five things.
I like it.
Got it.
All right.
Good.
We'll go Sara D next.
All right.
Yep.
So I got some goals. My goals are for health. I'm going to walk an average of 10,000 steps per week. So I've been having like some foot problems and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to like keep up with the steps, because I saw when I was keeping up with the steps, that's when I was like seeing like some results. So I'm gonna do that.
I will even I'm gonna jump in with you. I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna join you when we have time to work together. We have a little time on the side.
Yes, we can walk around.
I'll walk with you.
Yay!
Let's
do it. Yes, like we used
to.
Okay. So then financial stuff. So I want to continue limiting order out the takeout stuff, because it does get crazy busy in my house. But we had like one really successful month, so I can do this. So we're going to try to order out like just twice per week, and and like try to just really be on top of like that food planning and make it a priority, like what I'm gonna make for dinner for the family, or like what can we, especially now that I have Julie some help, it'll be good.
Awesome.
My family goal is that, with Julian becoming a teen, I'm finding more and more that he's kind of pulling away from me. With Sophia constantly reminding me that this is like one of her last years together with me, and before she goes to college, because we have one more next year.
Right in there.
I know. Next year she's a senior, and then she'll be going to college. So I think I spent time with her, but a lot of that is like doing. Like driving, that. Yeah. So I really want to make sure I'm spending some quality time with her. That's a good goal. My goal is for at least each month to spend some quality time, whether it's going to Starbucks and actually sitting down at the Starbucks, or to dinner or a movie, and do that with them, and have that time. Because I feel like they're growing up and slipping away from me. Anyways, my relationship goal.
I get it.
It's just such a feeling. Oh my God. So relationship goal is to continue initiating one date night per month with Gene. So we're gonna do that. Just one month. Again, he's always planning. But I think it's nice. I think as the other partner to be asked out every once in a while. And he's so good at asking me out. So I want to treat my man special, make it feel good. And then I really want to work on self-fulfillment, because I'm learning this year was that it really, truly, we keep saying it, in order to be a better we have to be take care of me. And I really need to work on that. That. What I plan on doing is planning either a solo date or a hangout with a friend once a month. And I want to at least dedicate every Sunday 30 minutes or an hour just for myself, a passion. So whether it's like painting, or there's a book that I've been trying to write. So I wrote like 2 pages. I would like to actually make time for that, and something that's fulfilling, for myself.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that about you, Sarah. That's awesome.
Yes. So it's like a memoir. Nothing like,
That's
a
amazing,
story.
though. Yeah. At the end of the day, you have something that you're going to call it you did. That's awesome.
Yes. I figure it's like for the kids, maybe.
All right, that's awesome, Sarah. I love that you're writing a book. Quick. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Mike Levine, what are the goals this year? And more so, is there another acronym or initials that go along with it?
Yes.
No. I think right now we're just sticking with the Jaguati because it's working. we just got up and did things this year. So
I'm gonna make a new one for you. It's gonna be called FOWM. It's focus on what matters.
Ooh. I like that.
Yours roll off the tongue and mine don't sound right. FOWM.
FOWM. Instead of frowning,
you on what matters.
Focus
I love
on
it.
what matters. Yes, I'm down with that.
Because I think that's what we did this episode, right?
Well, that's good because I think some of the goals I have focus on what matters. And
he's already glazing us. He's already getting us ready for next year.
Love it.
So one of my goals is the tour of cons, and I label it that way because I want to find, and we have very similar goals, all of us, but I want to find something to do with all of my children. So like with Lucas, he really wants to do like, what is it called? Comic-Con in the city.
Yeah.
But I want to work him up to that because like it could be overwhelming. So I just want him to like see and experience all these other little cons around like the island and in other places. And I want to make a trip to go to them, either just me and him or, so that we have that together. And then I want to do something similar with my daughters because they're not really so much into all of that stuff. So, but I want to find something that I can connect with them as well. And I want to achieve that within the year. I want to go to Comic-Con and all these Comic-Cons with my son and something with my daughters, something of similar nature,
Aw, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool though. So I think that's awesome. And then like the question is, are the kids gonna dress up when you go to this?
I know I will.
There's kind of a consistent theme here. Will you be a Jedi?
I will be a Jedi.
I like that.
All right. So the next one I want to do is I want to continue to lose weight. I want to lose like at least 100 pounds, like total. So I'm at 40 now. Hopefully I could get somewhere closer to that 100-pound mark, totally lose a person on me here.
That's amazing.
And be healthier,
Nice.
So I want to continue that on my quest of being healthier. And then another one I want to do is just like everybody else, I want to cook more. I want to try to continue that as well because, saving money and kind of like you spend so much money, especially now. Like food prices have gone so skyrocketing high especially with takeout and going out to eat. It's really expensive to eat out now. So I want to kind of chill on taking out food and eating out and cook more from home. Another one is learn something new to improve myself. Like I think last year I wanted to I didn't mention this, but I wanted to read more like Mike Heit. And
don't read more like me because you won't be reading a lot.
And I didn't. I know. I didn't, and he didn't. And I think part of that problem is like setting too high of a goal. Like maybe like reading 12 books. Like that's tough. Because we're so busy. So I just want to shorten it, and I want to learn something new. Just something new in some way.
I love that.
Yeah. And then the last one is I want to do that wall still, that family achievement wall in some way. So like I want to continue that goal into next year and kind of create that family experience / family achievement wall.
Well, your goal was like you want to have some like digital frames and stuff, right? Like you want to have like some pictures and stuff and like things like that. So I think it's gonna be really cool when you get whatever version of it looks like. I think it's gonna be really cool.
I hope because I really think it's gonna be add to the family experience.
The experience.
It's all part of the experience.
Oh man, and that we will all try to do. All right, so this has been a lot of fun. I think we wanted to make sure we took the time to appropriately get into the scoring and what we did the year before, and whether we Jay-Guadi'd, we what was the other one? Oh my god, we forgot. We Jay-Guadi'd or we what was it?
Frown. No, what was
what was it from the year before? Oh, BBP. We BBP'd Jay-Guadi, and now we are Fowms. We have a lot of stuff that we talked about, and some great goals for next year. I know we just started the season. This is episode 2. We're gonna take 1 week off for the holidays, and then we will see you the following week, where we'll jump into another episode. I think we're gonna put into the show, into the stream. We're gonna put our one from last year, so you can kind of listen and hear completely how accurate or how much hopefulness we had in getting to our goals, and how all of the spirit was there for all the right things, and we weren't even worried about Jenny McCarthy trying to get us to join a gym. So it was all good. All right, so I think we spent enough time talking about all the things that we do by ourselves with our spouses and everything else, but I think we're just about out of time for this episode on Hey Other Parents. We talked about our goals. We talked about goals with our kids, with our families, how much maybe we didn't read or how much we didn't run. But you know what we did? We did some things that made us better people, and our hearts are in the right place. We'd like to take a special moment to thank our supporters, our listeners, for donating to the show. If you want to help support this podcast to keep making episodes like this one, we have a link to donate in the show notes, and if you don't have the means to do so, we always appreciate when you tell somebody, your friends, your family, hey, maybe you're having a New Year's Eve party. You're like, you know what you need, my friend? You need a podcast with 3 fine people like us. To reach more listeners, maybe we could learn from them, they can learn from us in this growing community, and if you get a chance, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. We can't wait to explore this parenting thing again with you next week on Hey the Parents, because every week it's an honest discussion about raising kids. Don't forget to hug your kids and charge those Chromebooks. That's new for me, for Mike, and for Sarah, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Hey the Parents is produced by Mike Levine, Sara D, and me, Michael Heit. I edit and mix our show. Our intro voice recording was done by the one and only Coltrane. If you like our show, we hope you'll consider going to the show notes and help support the podcast. Check the notes for social media information and contacts, and we look forward to seeing you next time.